Hey everybody, Oliver Joyce from Whiskeybarrel Studios. How you doing? I'm feeling fresh. I've had a haircut. I'm feeling a bit more with it, getting the hang of this newborn stuff. So I'm looking forward to bringing you a Swords and Sandals Crusader Redux update today. And today's update in particular is about the campaigns in the game, which is something that I haven't really shown you. So we're going to go through the first campaign, probably the first 3 or 4 missions, and I'll just show you what it's all about. For those who have played the original, these are the same missions, pretty much. I'm probably going to add a couple of extra missions to do with tournaments. We'll see, time permitting. But today I just wanted to play through the game with you. We've got full sound and everything. There are still going to be bugs, and there's still things. I've got a whole long list of bugs that I need to clean up, so don't expect what you see here to be the absolute finished version, and don't worry if you see things that look a little clunky, because I'm still working on it. But without further ado, let's jump in and we will play the first campaign mission, King Lionel's Quest. Alright, here we are. This is the title screen for the game, which is pretty cool, I think. Got some beautiful music by a musician called M. Baker. And she's done an amazing job just on setting the theme of that. But I'm not going to play through that song too much. We're going to go straight to the new game. A few game modes there, straight into campaign. This isn't a full preview of the game, which we'll do in a future video. King Lionel. This is a bit about King Lionel. And Chapter 1. I've used the same voiceover guy as I did for Swords and Sandals 2, 5, Pirates. A great guy called Roscoe Lewis. And the music is done by a musician called Electro, who's done most of the tracks. Great talent and very generous with his time. This is the mission. We've got to get 200 gold pieces. These are the same missions as in the original Crusader, but I might add some new tournament missions as well. We'll see how we go for time. Basically, we have to raise 200 gold pieces for the treasury.
Welcome, Crusaders.
So here we are. Here's King Lionel. Here's our objective. Raise 200 gold pieces. 24 gold, 21 per turn. We get 24 gold from our provinces. We lose 3 from having 3 troops in our army. The more troops you have in your army,
My army.
the more it costs you per turn. So we hired 1 person, 4 per turn. So we can wander around the map. You can either just select provinces like that. It'll select all the nearby ones for you. So,
A special event has occurred.
special events. These are new additions to Crusader, which actually came from Pirates. Thanks to an unseasonably long and cold winter, some 20 years ago, Brando experienced a big population boom. That generation has grown up, and they are looking for work wherever they can. Because of the hugely competitive market, all troop hires will be half price. Great. And that tells us what's going on. 12 turns for that. But, hey,
The mission has been completed.
we finished the mission anyway. Here's Lionel. I love the music for the level up. This is done by a guy called Joshua Queen. The lion stirs. We have to have a campaign army of 20 light, 5 ranged, and 5 heavy troops.
Welcome, Crusaders.
I should probably actually mute that music when the next battle starts. So,
Congratulations, Crusader.
we've leveled up.
You grow more powerful.
This is also new to Crusader. You can upgrade your captain stats or your leader stats because they can fight in battles. Let's give him a bit more attack. And of course, there are our stats, and these are our skills, which are the same skills as you find pretty much in the original Crusader. I think Iron Gauntlets is new. You can level them up 4 times rather than the original 10, but each level up means more. So let's we'll try an airstrike. Of course, you can do things like dig.
The dig was a success.
Great. So we need some money. These first few missions are quite easy because, of course, they are just designed to, teach you the ropes of the game. You can
Garrison.
garrison people as well. We don't actually have any troops in our army, so there's no way we can garrison that. But you can see up here, that flag means Bors the Mighty has garrisoned that land. Let's buy
My army.
20 troops of them. 5 of them. What else do we need? 5 heavy, so we should get that next turn.
The mission has been completed.
Ah, for some reason the mission completed anyway. I don't think it tracked our heavy troops. There's a bug. I gotta fix that. I'm only working on the mission stuff at the moment. That's a work in progress. So rampaging hordes. Now we got to defeat Bors the Mighty and his campaign army.
Welcome, Crusader.
You can also set your tactics. So you can kind of, if you want to pay the army half wages or double wages and so on, that will increase and decrease the morale per turn. You can also choose if we want to go in tournaments, do we auto garrison lands, auto assign soldiers to our garrisons and build up the garrisons, or we can choose to take part in fights and so on. So just, you know, little quality of life stuff there. So let's start conquering some new lands.
Welcome,
of course,
Crusaders.
in each mission you have to, you know, reclaim the lands each time, because it wouldn't make sense to have them all already set just from a gameplay point of view.
Congratulations, Crusader.
Okay, let's
You
give
grow
ourselves some
more
extra
powerful.
damage, and that will increase the damage for our soldiers. That's a cool track by Elytra. I really like that one. Let's buy.
My army.
I've already got our 30 footmen, 5 bowmen. I already had 5 champions. That's why that last mission worked. So that wasn't a bug at all. We can't get. See over here, those troops are hidden from us. So we can't get the Archangel, you know, the Colossus or the siege engines and that kind of stuff yet. That will come in the next mission. But you can also, this is new, you can upgrade your troops. We can upgrade the footmen to Castle Footmen. That increases the stats. We can do that again. 80 gold. Now they're Crown Footmen. We can do that twice, so they're more powerful. We'll get a few more of them. Now we'll head up to see if we can take him on. This is an eminent garrison with only 2 troops. We really don't need to fight them. Auto battle. Resounding victory. Took him down.
A special event.
Another
has occurred.
special event. Many years ago, the massive Gauntlet Arena in Braxis collapsed, killing hundreds of citizens. This year, we honor their loss by closing arenas and tournaments across Brandoran, the 4 oceans.
An
So,
enemy
no
leader
tournaments.
is here.
Ah. So, Bors the Mighty decided to attack us. Fine and petty king in your fancy regalia, I will tear down the walls of your castles and see you and your people living in the mud and awful like base animals soon enough. You sons of frost are the only ones who live like animals. The people of Fatal may prefer running water in hot baths, but I assure you we can fight. Draw arms, for battle is upon you. So, pretty even. Let's see what the fat kid has to say. 51% chance of victory. If you talk to the fat kid, there's a chance you get a morale bonus, which is nice. Let's take the field. Here's our 2 armies. Now, I'm still also working on the battles. A few other things I've got to add to this and clean up. So what you see here is nearly complete, but not quite complete. So we can select powers, airstrikes, and that kind of thing. We can move our troop to the front, we can retreat, or we can fire arrows. Let's fire some arrows at their light troops. 4 injured. Now we're going to send our heavy troops in with a furious attack. Oh, they killed us. We injured a bunch of them, but they killed us. That was unfortunate. They must have upgraded as well. Let's select an airstrike. Use power. There's 40% chance of 12 damage, and also damages castle walls. Killed a couple of their guys. we've upgraded our alert light troops, and so we were able to take a lot of them out. So we will... Let's move our captain to the front. Oh, war drums. Ah, they scared some of our guys off. There's our morale up there, 59. It's fair. If that drops too far down, we'll start fleeing automatically. This number 1 means how many powers you can use in the battle. We've used both of ours. He's got 1 left. And he's got great morale. The men of Warmhaven do not know defeat. Well, they soon shall. Let's use our king, the furious attack. He's got 100 health. And he killed 4 of them straight away. So, fire arrows. Use the king again. The leader troops are very, very powerful, but if they die, it's down to 58, you automatically will lose the battle. That's a new power, the Iron Gauntlets. Took out 1 guy. The powers aren't very powerful at first. You've actually got to level them up a few times for them to be very effective, but they do become more powerful. I'm still balancing that, of course. Oh, that was a good one. They're down to 3 troops. Down to 1 troop. Let's get the king, take him out. Victory!
You have won the battle.
You've repelled the Sons of Frost at Helmgard and successfully defended the province. Bors the Mighty flees to his home stronghold. Now, technically we should win this mission. I'm not sure if the code's working yet because I was working on it yesterday. All enemy leaders vanquished. Great.
The mission has been completed.
All right. So mission 3 complete. And then we can continue the crusade. There we go. That was just a little preview of what is coming up for you in Swords and Sandals Crusader Redux. It feels to me a lot like the original Crusader, just with a lot of, fun improvements and, quality of life things. I didn't want the game to be too different. I didn't want it to be Crusader Kings or something deeply tactical and strategic like Civilization, because that's not what Crusaders is. Crusaders is just it's a fun, simple tactical game. It was originally based on Defender of the Crown, which was a classic game from the 90s, late 80s, maybe? God, is that old? And as such, I don't want to get too far away from that. I'm really happy with where the game's at the moment. I said it would be out at the end of August, but of course, having, baby Charlie has, slowed me down. I'm still on paternity leave, so I'm not getting that much dev in. I want to not rush this game. I want to get it right for me and for you and for everyone. So look, it'll be done when it's done. A couple more months, I think. We're nearly there. We're at least 90% complete. There's a few more. I've got a list of bugs and balancing things to fix, then I'll put it in beta. But I'm excited about getting this done and then getting started on Swords and Sandals 6. Finally, can you believe it? I said that for years, but we'll be on there soon. All right, my friends. Thanks for joining me today. Sorry the videos have been slow, but and few and far between. But if you like them, you know the drill. You can subscribe and hit the little like button. All this. It's YouTube. You know how it works. Thanks for joining me today. If you want to wishlist the game, I'll put a link beneath this video for you, so you'll be notified when the game is coming out. As usual, wish lists really help with getting the game noticed on Steam. The more wish lists you have, the more it becomes like an upcoming game, and then more people see it, and it becomes more popular. And the more popular these games are, the more I can spend on Sword and Sandals 6, which is, the big one. All right, my friends, have a brilliant day. I hope you're doing all right in this toughest of years. The pandemic shows no signs of easing up in many places in the world, and I hope you and your family are keeping safe and well. And I hope these little videos provide a bit of respite from you in troubled times. All right, until next time, bye for now.